Hey y'all, I'm back in California finally, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm also excited about today's video, and I hope you're not hearing some low-level buzzing in the background. I'm having some mic issues today that frankly I've just run out of the patience to fully figure out, but I think I got it relatively pared down if there is some slight buzzing in the background. Sorry. Today, we're gonna watch Doritos ads. Doritos has made a lot of ads over the years, and I thought it would be fun to look at the then and now of Doritos ads. We're going to start with two ads in 1985, which I am psyched about because 80s ads are But also we're going to look at an ad from 1995 and then skip ahead to 2010. I couldn't find one from 2005. I'm sure there was, just couldn't find one on YouTube. And, it's watching ads. I'm not going to spend 7 hours looking for a Doritos ad from 2005. So we're just going to skip around. It's going to be 1985, 10 years later to 1995, and then we're going to jump, 15. I can do math. 15 years to 2010.
But y'all don't say that.
So it's going to be 85, 95, and then we'll just skip ahead 15 years to 2010. Anyway, going to start off this video doing what I always do, which is... And then I think we cut to the intro.
Misinformation.
What? Up the butt. Okay, we're back from that nice little intro break. Today's video is sponsored by the intro of this video, and we will be now watching advertisements. Not sponsored by Doritos, but would happily be. So this first ad is from 1985. I'm not really sure when Doritos launched, but the whole branding is different for this one, which is really fun. By the way, if I look down, my computer is just below the camera, so I can watch these. TLDR is, don't really know. You know what? Wait. Doritos... 1966. Okay, so we're almost exactly 20 years in to Doritos' existence as a chip brand. We're gonna start this video now, but I'm just doing the then and now thing to kind of, like with Justin Bieber, I want to look at their kind of advertising styles, the media messaging going on as time progresses, because I think that would be pretty interesting. So starting with our first ad from 1985. Oh, look at that hair. Oh, yes. Man, it's like bad, but like clearly expensive.
Definitely the one with all-out nacho cheese crunch.
Like, where are they? Like, look at this. They are just in front of a wall. It looks like they just, like, the way they shot this ad was just, this was the way I would shoot something, which is driving around and making sure there aren't too many people or too many cops, so you don't need a because, you don't really need a I didn't say that. I'm going to rewind a second, because what I don't understand is, like, she's jumping on him in a wedding dress. But, like, wasn't he just, like, alone? Yeah, he's just alone next to a moped, eating Doritos, looking like John Travolta, which is probably the idea, since it was the 80s. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see where she enters. So he's got his bag of Doritos in a tux. Oh, she comes from literally nowhere. Amazing. Doritos, definitely. Which is kind of like, I assume, a take on the Coke Enjoy, or Enjoy a Coke, or Drink Coke, or whatever. Coke has not really had creative slogans. But I think definitely was a take on that, which is interesting. The whole Doritos, like the Doritos bag, is white, along with literally every person in this ad, it seems. And this guy with that face. I'm so glad we as a society in 2021 have kind of reached a place where we all agree anyone who looks like this guy looks right now, bad person. Like, we've all just kind of agreed if someone makes this face, don't trust them.
I'm gonna take a pillowcase and fill it full of bars of soap and beat the shit out of you.
This does not look like what Doritos look like now. This looks like just tortilla chips, but they're still saying there's nacho cheese flavoring, which indicates that the color is totally artificial and was added in later. I'm curious if we're going to see that the chip becomes orange in the 90s. But let's go to our other 1985 ad real quick and see what we're working with. What you working with? So another white bag begins with 3, I don't know, jocks again, fighting over carefully. Did you see how gently he was holding that bag? Like they were fighting over a bag of chips. The way you do with fragile foods that everyone wants. You just all grab at it and hope it turns to dust. So same formula as before. We got the hands full of chips. Still not orange. Ooh. Oh, yes. Absolutely yes. These are the same guys from the other ad. Oh wait, holy shit. Hold on, can we go back and confirm? Are they the same guys? Oh my god. So this other ad uses footage, different beginning, same style. Carefully touching the chips. Yeah, same guys. Who are just like, I don't know, greasing and checking themselves out.
Definitely the one with all-out nacho cheese crunch.
So there is still the nacho cheese. There's like a hint of the orange in the branding. Yeah, so with this bag here, you have this hint of the orange or red or something with the branding, whatever the fuck the background is. Look at this. Look at this like this orange and yellow slatted Doritos, which, I don't know, if I'm their marketing team, I'm assuming the goal of this is like, oh, we'll make like yellow little chunks like chips and like orange little chunks like cheese. Definitely. But yeah, with like this guy who, for whatever reason, has chosen the most annoying way to jam out. Let's get to that in a second. But it looks like they've started with the orange kind of branding a little bit, but overall the branding's totally different. They have a different. Let's come back to this image. I didn't notice this earlier in the ad, but like he's got an amp and is playing an electric guitar in the hallway. I guess I can't think of a more thoughtless way to. You have to, like, an amp is heavy. You have to take that and you're going to put it in a hall and then play it and just create this tunnel of noise where every door in that hall is going to be, like, shaking and reverberating from the sound. This was a bad move to me on Doritos. I get they're trying to be cool, and this was probably another, like, we're trying to shoot for cheap situation. But just from the logic of it, like, I just can't get over the fact that everyone else in this building, and there has to be other people. Like, I don't know. This is just rude. It bothers me how rude this fictional character in this 30-second ad is being right now. All right, so basically the same ad. A little weirder, the second one being a little weirder. Both of them have the same, like, crossover characters, I guess, without being the spokesperson, which I think supports my theory that these were shot as cheaply as possible. Okay, let's watch the ad from 1995. What? Oh my god. I wonder if they pioneered the cute baby thing. Like, this is a cute ad. Get a life.
Announcing our new arrival, Taco Supreme flavored.
Oh my god, it's a Taco Bell deal. Oh my god. I guess maybe get a life was a popular phrase in the early 90s. Get a life. Yeah, that was the 90s. I don't really have anything to say about that because it was just so colossally bizarre. The framing and the logic, again, it's like the guy in a tux next to a moped and now all of a sudden his bride's there. It's just like, wait. Where was she? What were you, cheating on her with Doritos? I don't understand the concept here. Now she's in on the Doritos? Is this some kind of swingers thing? I don't know. Are one of these babies the result of that marriage? Probably not. Like, it just doesn't make sense that the babies are as happy as they are, because in the first Life Without Doritos, you have a bunch of babies crying and a bunch of nurses who are, like, bad at their jobs and scream so loud they break the glass. Just, like, not something that really makes sense right off the bat. But then we skip to Life with Doritos, and Life with Doritos is the nurses paying no attention hardly at all to the babies because there are Doritos in the room. This, paradoxically, overjoys the little infants who are just psyched and have developed really robust baritone and tenor voices. So I guess just like being in the room with a Dorito is good for your development. But I am finding it difficult to see how the babies are as pleased as they are and how their lives are better when in neither scenario do they receive a cheesy nacho Dorito. All right, let's skip ahead to 2010, baby.
Hi. Aw, thank you.
Oh, there we
Kyle,
go.
Jalen, Kyle. Jalen, you play nice.
This is
I'll be right back.
well shot. I think this might be 2010. For like a decade, Doritos did that thing for their Super Bowl ads where just anybody with the equipment could make a Doritos ad and then submit it to Doritos, and like the winner or the top 2 or 3 would all get to be like placed as the Super Bowl ad.
What's going on, little man?
It's also got a lack of music. I think it is one of those Super Bowl ads.
Skills down, Pack. You might have your hands full once I pick up the controller, little man.
Put it back. Keep your hands on my mama. Keep your hands on my Doritos.
Jalen, are you playing nice?
I think that ad was great. I think that ad, worked it all in. It associated. So what is the like advertising concept? What is the they are directly comparing 1-to-1. As the kid says, keep your hands off my mama, keep your hands off my Dorito. It's the 1-to-1, relationship, beautiful person is equivalent to tasty Dorito. And of course, ideologically, that is just blatant objectification is what it is. So, but it works for the comedy of it. It's a funny, kind of genuine feeling moment. And we can see here that the text and like general logo have changed. It looks like they took the underline of the first of the 1995 like logo where they have the chip D with the squiggle, and they made that squiggle over the word Doritos, and then the text, the font for Doritos has changed too. Again, I'm not 100% sure if this was like a Super Bowl winner, but I hope it was, just because that's more fun than corporate. All right, let's do another 10 years forward. Let's get close to today. What's a 2015 ad?
I hope it's not contagious.
So I do have it.
Okay. Obviously, no one does what this guy is doing, but it's cute. It's funny. This Mike Birbiglia lookalike. Again, outside of stern bald man over here on the far left, pretty white advertisement. And here we go. For the bold. No longer is it... What was it? Definitely. No longer definitely. Now it's Doritos for the bold. We've got the logo being that chip D now encircling the O's, which bingo bango. There we are. It's interesting how quickly the logo changed in the 5 years from 2010 to 2015, because even the text is a little different too. I will say, while this is a funny ad, I'm not really sure how For the Bold as a tagline works with this advertisement. That's fine. I'm sure that was their catchphrase already. Maybe don't put it on screen after this ad, because this guy exhibited literally throughout the ad the exact opposite of being bold. Like, look at this. So he's looking in fear. This ad begins and he's looking with concern and fear.
I hope it's not contagious.
Making all these excuses. And also, what is this idea that like everyone's stopping and looking at sitting in between him as if they have a choice? We all know that's only South by Southwest. The odds that this fictional airline is gonna have everyone get to choose their assigned seats, which also I'd like to point out, guy in background again, who is just acting his ass off. He does not like this guy at all. The real loser of this situation is this man by the window. I guess what I'm saying is this is cowardly behavior. He is doing everything in his power not to sit next to anyone who isn't of his choosing, and he's not doing it in a direct way that you could call bold. He might be acting boldly, but his boldness comes from cowardice, of fear of sitting next to the wrong person. It's not based in some sort of noble, idea of courage.
I do have it.
Go back. I like that bag. Look at that. Did y'all see that? Look at that bag. Ooh. Stretching. He's showing off the Doritos. She makes this weird smile blink thing, the way that no person ever does. And then reveals that she has a baby and still is smiling looking at it.
When your mom wakes up, can you tell her about me?
Haha, isn't that cute? Maybe that's the point of this ad, but when your mom wakes up, can you tell her about me? Again, cowardice. He is asking an infant to communicate something for him to someone he is attracted to. Not that bold. Where does For the Bold even appear on the bag? We're looking at this nacho cheese image, and it's Doritos nacho cheese, and they're orange now. It looks like they became orange in 2010. Ooh, sorry, I missed pointing that one out earlier. Kind of made that a thing for the 85 and 95 videos, and then dropped it entirely. Whoopsies. But like now they're orange, so again, I think that kind of confirms that it's artificial coloring. Probably sells better when it looks cheesy. Yeah, he's being a coward. It doesn't even say For the Bold on the bag. Why would you put it on like the title card at the end? For the Bold, after you watch this guy be super cowardly. And he's not cowardly in like a way that is readily noticeable as coward. So I think it like creates even more of a cognitive dissonance. Like it's not a juxtaposition because it's not extreme enough to be a juxtaposition between cowardice and boldness. The juxtaposition is there, but it isn't trying to make it there. So I don't know. I feel like they just missed the mark entirely on this one. Also, a baby's here. So I guess 20 years later, babies are back. I don't know how I felt about this video. I think I liked it. I enjoyed making it and talking my ass off here, but let me know. Did you guys like this? Could I have done better? Probably. Let me know in the comments, and subscribe, like the video, please. Thanks for watching to this far in the video, and click another video. Maybe.